Hey everyone, Magnus here. In today's video, I want to give you guys 5 important tips on how to successfully submit your track on Submithub. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I've been a user and a curator on Submithub for years. And there's some common mistakes that I see on daily basis. I just want to make sure that you are not making the same mistakes. Tip number 1. Always submit your music on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because those are the slowest days for a curator, so they will have more time to listen to your track. On Thursdays and Fridays, it's overwhelming sometimes. Saturdays and Sundays, they might be off, and a lot of submissions often come in on Mondays from the people that didn't submit their song on a Friday or over the weekend. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the best days to submit your music. Tip number 2. Check out the playlist before you submit to it. It'll only take you a few minutes roughly to see if it's a good fit or not. So let's say your song is 4 minutes and 30 seconds and you browse through the playlist and you don't see a single song that's over 3 minutes long. Right then you know it's not a good fit. Or if you listen to the top 10 songs on the playlist, maybe the first 30 seconds or so, and none of the songs sounds like yours, it's probably not a good fit. This will save you a lot of money in the long term if you're submitting tracks all the time. Tip number 3. Stop submitting to playlisters that have rejected your last 5 or 6 submissions. They're probably not going to accept your 7th or 8th submission. So save your money, find a curator that you've never submitted to before and see if they like your track. Tip number 4. Don't send EPs or multiple tracks to a playlister, because if they listen to your first submission and they don't like it, it's very likely that they're not going to like the rest, and you've just wasted a bunch of credits. Tip number 5. Never select the 90-second option. I can't tell you this enough. Just never select the 90-second option. Make the curator write something while they're listening to your track, because it keeps them engaged. They're listening to your song, they're trying to figure out the things that they like, the things that they don't like, and at the end they've already listened more to your track than with the 90-second option. Tip number 6. Always leave a message for the curators. In the latest Submithub update, you can even leave a personalized message for each individual curator, which can come in handy. But a few things to keep in mind. Try to stay humble and confident in your message. I can't say this enough. Try to stay humble and confident, because nobody likes to listen to brag. No one in general in life, nobody likes to listen to it. So when I see someone bragging about their monthly listeners or social media stats, they could have 10 million followers on Instagram. I could care less. It doesn't matter. Just try to be humble. Another thing, be confident. I said it twice already. Don't be unconfident, because if I see in the message that, oh, it's you releasing your first track, you're not really sure if the break part was good enough or if the drop was good enough, or whatever. Just be confident in your track, because if you're not, how am I supposed to be? So when I see a message where someone is unconfident, it already ruined it a little bit for me. So just try to be humble, confident, and another thing, be kind. Tip number 7 and our last tip today is don't leave a review for the curator, even if it's a 5-star review. Because let's say you want to submit another track down the line and the curator sees that you gave him a 5-star review, even though he declined your track, he might think that if he declines your track again, he might get another 5-star review, which can actually be beneficial for the curators to have a good rating. Another thing, don't leave a 1-star review, because if you submit again and a curator sees that you left him a 1-star review, he's probably not likely to be wanting to help support your track. I just wanted to mention at the end that I've been on both sides of the platform as a user and a curator. I totally understand how frustrating it can get when you worked really hard on your song and now you're submitting it and you're getting a lot of rejects and not a lot of approvals. But keep this in mind, even A-listers are getting a lot of rejections on the site. Every curator has their own niche. They're into, well, their own music style. So just don't get upset. Just keep working hard and eventually you'll find someone who likes your music and will add it to the list. Anyway, I hope you'll use some of these tips in your next submission on Submithub. I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button on my channel and like this video. Until next time, peace out.